Hello everyone. So today I am going to walk you through Helios, which is powerful machine control software designed for both additive and subtractive manufacturing. If you are new to this, don't worry, I'll guide you step by step through each part of the interface so you can understand how Helios helps in controlling complex machines with multiple tools and heads. Let's go and start. So now we'll dive into Helios software. So as you can see the interface of the Helios. Here you can see an overview of the capabilities supported by Helios. Unlike standard 3D printing software, Helios is built for its versatility. It can control heads for glaze or ceramic extrusions, UV cross-linking gel, TIG welding, custom spindles, rotary tools and many more. So another major strength is that it can handle up to 10 heads working at the same time, which means you can combine additive process like extrusion with subtractive ones like milling, okay, all in a single workflow. So this page will really highlight the flexibility and range of possibilities Helios offers for advanced manufacturing. Now we'll look into communication screen. First you have to go into COM. Then in communication ports, we need to select the COM port, which is connected to 3D printing or the software. So according to that, we need to check the COM port first. Then we need to apply baud rate according to our preference. Then we need to apply that in the machines. Then we have here ping button to test the connection of the machine which is connected to COM. Next we have the block logo here. Windows shows connections status message. For example, here you can see that this is COM9 failed to open or connector because recently we have not connected any kind of comms to a laptop to test the machines. So we are just showing you how to connect that or what is the possibilities to show that COM is connected or not. So at the bottom you all can see that advanced communication tools for adjusting feed rate, step execution, values and flows in the screen. And this screen is also about making sure that PC and machines are talking to each other properly. Next we have 3D view screen, which is essentially the visualization area. As you can see my cursor. Okay. Then we have in the 3D view we have estimate process time, then calculated time we have, material how much we have used that we have, then two rapid movement that also we have in the same line. Beside rapid move we have head information. What will do the head information, that is head you have worked with, that is T0 all the way to T10 that we can see here. So now here we are looking at G-code editor, that is this G-code editor. So this is where you prepare the fine tune toolpath for your jobs. This area gives you complete control to optimize your toolpath before sending them into machines. So next we have aux editor. In aux editor we can give M code. So here according to M code, specific operation will be performed in the machine itself. So as you can see here, I am giving M90. So if I'm giving this command M19, then that function will be run in the machine manually. Okay. So next we'll move to the settings. In settings we have printer, slicers we have, then email, configuration, then we have enable RAM, changing splitters. These all contents are in the setting itself. You can go and watch those things. Then we have import. In import section we have, if we want to delete that object, we have option deleting object, creating empty G codes. If you are going for new tool or new machine metals, then you can go for creating empty G codes. Then adding SQL files. These are the contents which are there in the imports. Okay. Then if your machine is for you want to reset that, we have option also reset, then alarm. These are the options today we saw. That's it. Thank you.